Welcome back, Wind Wakers, to The Legend of Zelda, The Wind Waker HD. I'm Scott, you're at the TheScottSpot channel. Okay, this is really like a bonus episode for the LP. This is really like the last thing that we're going to do. I figured I'd just show off a few quick things from the quest log 2, which is the Hero Mode New Game. Okay, so I need to use the gamepad to enter in my initials again, so I'll just do... I could do asshole like Josh called, but I'm not going to do that. So I'll just do Link again, because I'm unoriginal and he is Link. Hero Mode. We know about Hero Mode. And then we'll just get this started. I'm not going to bother reading out the dialogue, by the way. Oh shit, I forgot. Oh, I can't skip it. Wonderful. I forgot that you could skip that. Can I skip this? Oh, I just switched over to gamepad mode. Sorry about that. Welcome back to Outset Island. Wow, this is really nostalgic. Feels like forever since we've been here. Right away, the first change you'll notice is that Ariel spends the entire game in her pirate dress. I know you can't... Well, I'll show you another difference in a minute. Man, I do wish I could just skip all this, so... It's cool that she's in that pirate dress, though. It's cute on her. Link back in his crawfish garb. Man, I actually saw the crawfish shirt, t-shirt or something somewhere, and I was tempted to get it, but I decided not to. Seems like it'd be a good way though to be like something Zelda that wouldn't obviously be Zelda unless someone was already a Zelda fan. You know, I'm surprised they didn't. Well, I try not to give away like things about this mode before it happens, but at least you get to see like her pirate dress. So it's Link's birthday. She's gonna give us a telescope. Blah blah blah. Yeah, we know. We gotta go find Grandma. I wish I could just speed through the text. Alright, so yeah, we have the pirate dress Ariel. The other thing that is unique about this mode is you actually start off with the deluxe Picto Box already in your inventory. That's so you can begin taking pictures for the Nintendo gallery right away. Get a picture of pirate dress Ariel. And then let's go see Grandma. Come on, Granny. Now, I don't think anyone else has any different dialogue at this point, but there is something unique once we get back to Grandma. You'll see what about this mode in particular. By the way, someone pointed out to me the other day that the Outset Island music actually has some of the Kokiri Forest from Ocarina of Time music mixed in, which I thought was really interesting, because I had never noticed before. Alright, Granny, where you at? You upstairs, you old broad? Man, that part where Ariel has to wave Link off at the end is really sad, isn't it? I've been waiting for you, Link. Here you are, Link. What is she holding out? Try these on. These are special clothes, made of a special fabric that only the honest can see. What? Time certainly flies. I can't believe you're already old enough to wear these clothes. Wow, there's like nothing on them. You got the hero's new clothes. What the? Wow, they're really light. So it's invisible. What's the matter? Why the long face? You can see them, can't you? Well, today is the day we commemorate the fact that you've reached the same age as the hero of the legends. You have to be proud about that for at least one day. Put them on and see if you can't fool anybody in town. Wow, that's crazy. In the olden days, this was the day boys were finally considered to be men. They were taught the ways of the sword to prepare them for battle with their enemies. But we don't live in such an age any longer. Our ways are the ways of peace. Nowadays, I suppose Orca is the only one on the island who still knows anything about swordplay. Blah, we already know about the family shield. Good job, Link. You totally changed clothes. Does this all make sense to you? Isn't that nice, Link? They're a perfect fit. Grandma's gonna make favorite soup. Looking forward to it. Go get your sister. So yeah, the main thing about the New Game Plus is you get to spend the entire game in Link's original crawfish outfit, which is kind of neat. I like seeing his hair and everything. I'm kind of surprised they didn't do that with Ocarina of Time or Skyward Sword, some kind of mode. What is it, Link? Go call Ariel for me. Alright, will do, Granny. Alright, I think that Ariel's dialogue is changed based on the hero's new clothes when you go and find her, but I don't think anybody else's is. Does Sue Bell have anything to say? Oh my, Link, congratulations. That outfit looks cute on you. So she does have... I wonder what she says in the original. Does Abe have anything to say? He just talks about wild pigs. Who else on the island would have something to say about the clothes? Maybe the kids? He has nothing to say. What about Joel? I mean Zill. Aren't those clothes hot? So Zill's definitely not honest. So that implied that Sue Bell did notice the outfit, so Sue Bell is honest? Oh, Link. Hey, congrats. I'm really looking forward to tonight, buddy. We're gonna party. He has nothing to say about the outfit. Blah, blah, blah. Grass. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. I'll let you know if anybody else has anything unique to say, but for now, let's go talk to Ariel. Ariel, you got something to say?
Ah! Hoy, big brother. Did Grandma make that outfit for you? You always wear the same outfit. I think you need a new look.
How did she even know I had changed if she can't see the real clothes?
I guess they're pretty neat, though. So anyway, Link...
Okay, so that's all she has to say about that. Now, that's pretty much the main changes of the New Game Plus. The other only major change is that, you know how the guardian spirits of the pearls talk in Hylian? Let's see, I think Baloo, the Deku Tree, Jabun, and the King of Red Lions all speak in Hylian at some point or another in the game. Well, that's actually translated into English this time, so you can actually understand what they're saying in those scenes. So the next thing I'll show, unless there's any other like changed dialogue based on the hero's new clothes, will be the first Hylian translation, which is after Baloo, or after you complete Dragon Roost Cavern and Baloo gives you Din's Pearl. So that should be neat. Yeah, so that's going to take a bit of gameplay, though. I'm going to just play through the... See, I really love this game, but I feel like I didn't fully get to enjoy it as I was Let's Playing it, because I didn't get to experience it and I was so focused on commentary. So getting to play through it again to show you guys the Hylian translations is going to be pretty fun for me. With that being said, I will meet you in several game hours, probably more than that, at the end of Dragon Roost Cavern. Okay, so now we're at the first scene, a little bit further in the game, early on still though, with a Hylian translation in it. This is right after I defeat Goma and Dragon Roost Island is returned to normal, after completing Dragon Roost Cavern. So I'll just read along. Link! Oh, and before I forget, Medley, freaking, she did have like one changed line, and that when she first meets you, she says something like, wow, you really do wear blue clothes with a crawfish design on them. And she's the only character I've noticed that has a different line, which I thought they said only honest people could see the hero's new clothes, which implies that Medley isn't honest, which doesn't make a whole lot of sense if she's a sage and one of the most holy people in Hyrule, or the Great Sea, but whatever. Anyway, let's continue. I haven't noticed any other changed lines, by the way.
Well, Prince Kamali, don't you have something you want to say? I heard everything from Medley. Link, thank you so much. I'm sorry I mistrusted you. I hope I can be like you someday, Link. You will, Kamali. I just know it. Right, Link? So, Link, here. I want you to take this, Link. Giving you the thing I value most will give me the courage I need to stand up to bad things.
And we get Din's Pearl. This is the gem the Ritos claim was passed down from the Great Goddess. And here's where Baloo says something.
The great Valu is grateful to you, Link.
Oh, hero! Thank you! Oh, hero! Use the wind god's wind! Sorry, I have no idea what kind of voice Valu would have.
Use the wind god's wind? That's what he said, but I don't understand. I wonder what it means. The wind god's wind. I wonder if what he's talking about has anything to do with the wind shrine that's through that tunnel. Oh, I almost forgot. The great Valu also names you, Link, a true hero. I agree with him. As far as we're concerned, Link, you really are a hero. Well, I'm gonna go and visit Valu. I'll come and see you sometime. We're the best pair of wings ever.
Way later in the game.
Hey, Prince Kamali. Thanks so much, Link. See you again someday.
Yeah, we will. So yeah, Valu's line there was basically pointless. I don't even know why they kept it. It didn't mean anything, and then Medley basically translated it for us. I think there's only going to be like maybe one really worthwhile translation, and that's going to be when we meet with Jabun. That'll be later in the game. For now, I'll meet you at the next Hylian text translation scene, and that's during our first conversation with the Deku Tree. Off I go. Okay, we're at the Forest Haven now. I just wanted to point out really quickly that the Nintendo Gallery, I'm not sure if I mentioned this before, but the Nintendo Gallery status from your previous playthrough actually carries over. You can tell that the Nintendo Gallery is already open, because this is my first time at the Forest Haven. You can tell because it's nighttime and the music is still going. It'll only do that if you come here at night for your first time. You can see the Nintendo Gallery is already open. That crystal switch in the distance is already pressed. Let's drop in. Manny's still here, but Karlov is gone.
That manager guy is gone, you know. Yeah, he left one last figurine and took off somewhere. I have no idea where. He left your figurine in the vast ocean room right over there. I've made every last figurine this world could possibly desire from me. I've set out into the world in search of new inspiration to guide my hands. That's what was written there. So I guess this means you're the new master of the Nintendo Gallery, aren't you? Looks like you'll be with us for a long, long time. I'll be counting on you, buddy. I'll be here every day.
Well, it's funny because almost as soon as that happened in our first playthrough, that was like the last thing we did, and then we left this region of the Great Sea permanently. So yeah, I can go in here, and the Link in the King of Red Lions figurine is still here. So yeah, like I said, Nintendo Gallery status carries over. Just wanted to point that out real quick like. Okay, and now here I am at the Deku Tree's first meeting, and I've just killed the last Choo-Choo that has possessed him. Wait, is there one more? Nope. Oh, there was one more. I didn't see where he was. But he's done now. Boosh. Remember, this is a translation. That garb you wear. Could you be the legendary hero? So the Deku Tree's honest. I guess he can see my actual tunic. Has the king at long last found the hero of time? What is the matter? Do you not understand the ancient Hylian tongue? So, you are not the hero of time. I must apologize. I was in error. I saw your clothing, and suddenly I felt a longing for an age gone by. That longing caused the ancient tongue to pass my lips. I am the guardian spirit of this forest haven, the Deku Tree. And the rest of the scene goes on like normal. So basically he spoke Hylian to us because our garb, which only he can see, presumably, right now anyway, reminded him of the hero of time. He thought I was a hero of time, which raises the question, how did he think I was the hero of time, given that that was hundreds of years ago? Did they think that the people with the Triforce are immune to age? You wouldn't think so, huh? Anyway, this scene continues as normal otherwise, so I'm just going to skip past it. The next scene of import is when we meet with Jabun, but there's going to be quite a while before I get there. Okay, and here I am trying to get into Jabun's cave. I figure this is a good place for me to start off. And this next scene that we're about to see is going to be basically the most interesting conversation that is had in Hylian. Remember when the King of Red Lions and Jabun talk to each other, but you have no idea what they're saying? Well, now we get to find out, and it should be kind of interesting. In we go. Now, if you'll remember, this is right in the middle of Ganondorf's curse on the Great Sea. And Jabun had to flee here from Great Fish Isle. Well met, Hyrule King. Well met indeed, Jabun. I am pleased to see that you are safe. The events that we have long feared seem to have been set into motion. Yes, it seems Ganon has returned. There can be no other explanation. If you have sought me out, it must mean you have found the hero of time, does it not? Unfortunately, that is not so. Then for what purpose have you come to see me? The one I have brought with me has no connection to the legendary one, and yet I sense great promise in the courage that this one possesses. Promise? You suggest that I leave the fate of Hyrule up to mere chance. I do. It is the only way. I see. Then I suppose it is up to the gods to deem whether his courage is true. I give to you the guidepost to the gods. We got Nehru's Pearl. The water spirit Jabun was kind enough to give us this jewel, a treasure of one of the goddesses. This jewel should dispel the curse that Ganon has cast upon this land. So, that foul rain and endless night were indeed elements of a curse brought on us by Ganon. He must intend to cast this land into pure darkness for all time. Tell me, Hyrule King, have you learned the whereabouts of the one who carries on the bloodline of the princess, Zelda? I believe I have. That is well. You must protect Zelda. She cannot be permitted to fall into the hands of Ganon. I am counting on you. Since when has Jabun taken such an active role in Hyrule's fate? Yeah, so basically what we learned from that conversation is that Jabun is in like the council of people trying to save Hyrule, although he didn't do much. We also learned the King of Red Lions knew that Tetra was Zelda way before we did. I don't know how he figured that out, but damn. The only thing I can think of is maybe from the Gossip Stone that Link has. He figured it out that way. I don't know. But yeah, so that's that scene. There's only one more Hylian text translation left, and that's after you get saved by Quill, Kamali, and Baloo at the Forsaken Fortress, right before you go back to Hyrule for the second time. So yeah, I'll meet you there. I hope you enjoyed that scene. That was the main reason to play the second quest if you care about the Hylian dialogue at all. And now we have the final scene with Hylian tongue in it. It's right after Baloo, Quill, and Kamali rescue Link and Tetra from the tower for the Forsaken Fortress when they meet Ganondorf for the first time. So yeah, let's just get right to it. It's alright, Link. She has merely lost consciousness. Your sister has escaped the Forsaken Fortress of the pirates. You can relax. She's safe now. Lord Baloo, you arrived not a moment too soon. We are deeply grateful. At least one of them actually did something to help us. Still. Oh, this is Baloo talking. Still, it is too soon for us to relax. Ganon cannot be destroyed by such simple means as wrath and fire. I wish that was true. What if Baloo just killed him for us? I am aware of this. Yet I thought our first priority should be to separate these two from Ganon's grasp. I see. And I agree. Very well then, we are counting on you. Well, there was no content to that one. I mean, really. So really, Jabun was the only one that had anything worth seeing. Anyway, so there's only one more difference about the second quest, and it's not even really a difference that I want to show you guys, but it's still a little bit away. So I'll just meet you guys here soon. Okay, and this is the other thing I wanted to show you guys. So I just got the magic armor from the trading quest, and we already know what it does, blah blah blah. The reason it's worth showing this to you in the second quest is, well, maybe you'll figure it out here in a sec. I'm now wearing my magic armor. Something look odd to you? Yeah, so the hood is still there in the magic armor shield. So that implies that the hero's new clothes do still exist, they just really can't be seen. I mean, I guess it's possible that it's just a leftover from what the magic shield is supposed to look like, but the more I think about it, you would think that the developers would map the magic armor to like just mold the Link's skin, not his character model, or not his animations. I think you understand what I'm saying, is that that hood shouldn't be there unless they intended it to be. So yeah. There is another instance of this, and it's at the end of the game when you beat it. You know, remember how the Link reaches for the King of the King of Hyrule's hands, and he reaches up, but then Link like floats up in a bubble, him and Zelda both. Well, the hood is still there in the bubble, Link's bubble too. So it's just another nod that the hero's clothes are still there. But I was gonna originally record that scene and show it off, but it's just so far away, and I'm really stressed on time as far as what I need to get out. You know, I'm still trying to do Final Fantasy X. I'm at a part of the game where there are long stretches between things I have to show you guys, and I just really want to move on to the next thing instead of having to try to rush through this game as fast as I can like I have been so far. Anyway, so I guess that's it for The Legend of Zelda The Wind Waker HD, guys. I really enjoyed this Let's Play. It was awesome. This game is awesome. This remaster is awesome. My second Let's Play ever. Last of Us finished earlier, but The Wind Waker is a much bigger game, and I think we took a longer break from it too. So I hope you guys enjoyed the journey. I know I did, and I guess I'll see you for the next one here at TheScottSpot. Thanks again, Wind Wakers. I'll catch you next time. It's been a pleasure.